Ah, hello and good morning for another installment of a practical meditation that really works for me, and I just wanted to share it with you. One of the most important things, in my opinion, when it comes to meditation is the breathing, and I know a lot of others agree. As silly as it can be, focusing on your breathing, deep inhales through the nose, hold your breath at the top, release. Because it just so much corresponds with the first thing you want to do when you are activating meditation, and that is getting rid of any energy that no longer serves you, any excess, any disharmonious, negative thoughts, feelings that are just weighing you down. The first thing you want to do is let that all melt away. So let's take a few more deep breaths. Find yourself in the most comfortable position that is to you. It could be sitting, it could be lying down, it could be standing up. There's no wrong way to meditate. I invite all energy that is no longer serving me, that is disharmonious and negative, to kindly leave my presence, leave my being. These affirmations are a helpful way to communicate the process of the meditation to the mind. Because there's a lot of physiological things and electromagnetic things that are going on that we can't see or necessarily, but we can begin to feel them given the practice. Anyways, if any, and if at any time your thoughts become distracting, simply focus again on your breathing. We are shedding ourselves of all energy that no longer serves us, feelings and thoughts and situations. Just let it go for this moment. I would also like to invite you to imagine roots coming out from the bottom of your feet, the bottom of your legs, out of your back, connecting into the earth and giving us a conduit to push energy through to help release the energy back into the earth to be recycled. Now that we have separated ourselves from disharmonious and negative energy, energy that no longer serves us, I invite you to create a force field around yourself. This is a very important part of meditation, or, yeah, of meditation, in my opinion, because there are things and forces that can interfere with us, coming at us in all directions, and which plays into the thoughts and feelings and disharmonious energy. So once we're clear of that, we can then build this force field, this aura, if you will, all around us. One time I heard you can imagine that you're inside of a disco ball, and all the mirrors outside of it will reflect all the energy that is not for you, which in some sense all energy is for you, but it's up to us to set our boundaries against it, which is what we're doing. So continue to imagine this force field, these roots, allowing us to push this energy into the earth and to shield ourselves from unwanted energies. Once we have created this force field around us, we've anchored ourselves in to these roots, I invite you to imagine a deep and brilliant red light glowing at the base of your spine. This red light stands for the root chakra. It's in the key of C. It stands for I am, and it is your survival instincts and your connection with the planet. Just imagine this glowing red light from the base of your spine. I invite you to bring your awareness up to your belly button, your belly. This is your sacral chakra. It is in the key of D. It stands for I feel. It is your emotional center, also reproductive organs, I believe some hormone glands. But begin to imagine a glowing orange light shining from your belly. It's also known as your ocean of energy, and also where the lower intestine, the small intestine, is located, where most of our nutrients are absorbed with the food we eat. So, in a representation of energy, we could see this as a space where we absorb a lot of spiritual energy. So, refill your ocean of energy and lower Dantian. Allow a deep and brilliant orange light to shine brightly. Belly. I invite you to bring your awareness up to your sternum. This is your solar plexus, known as the power center of the chakras. Stands for I do. It is your actionary center. This is where all your lymphatic system pulls into, which is another interesting representation. You can feel that we pull a lot of energy into this center. We absorb a lot of energy, pull it in. Imagine a deep and brilliant yellow light shining brightly in your sternum, center of your chest. And out. Just imagine a deep and brilliant yellow light. I invite you to bring your attention to your heart space, the fourth chakra. It is in the key of F. It stands for I love and is the color green. So imagine a deep and brilliant green light shining brightly from your heart. A deep and brilliant green light, allowing us to love ourselves unconditionally and continually work on ourselves, for ourselves and for those around us, and to love those around us unconditionally and encourage them to continue to work and better themselves. And I invite you to move your awareness up to your throat space. It is in the key of G. It is the color blue. Stands for I speak. Imagine a deep and brilliant blue light shining from your throat, allowing us to say the things we need to say and to have the wisdom to hold our tongue when appropriate. Who else struggles with that? Not alone. Taking a deep inhale and release. I think one of the most interesting things in meditation is the relationship the mind creates with the environment around it. It starts to attribute outside things to physiological feelings, and I believe that is the subconscious communicating to the conscious, using all the tools in its tool belt, how everything outside yourself is yourself through some reflection or projection in our actions, and through analyzing that or meditating, we can come to some conclusions about ourselves or space around us, and especially while you're meditating, like just cool coincidences. Correlation is not causation, but there are some funny things. I invite you to bring your awareness up now to your brow, the center of your mind, your third eye chakra stands for I see. It is in the key of A, and imagine a deep and brilliant purple light shining brightly from the center of your mind. These are creative centers. If you really clear your mind, the light that leaks through your eyelids begins to dance, and you start, quote, seeing stars, and sometimes projecting inner visions like daydreams, where you can vaguely see it, but then it can kind of become more persistent. And I think it's really fun because I truly feel that's the subconscious trying to communicate to the conscious. You almost get to have a dialogue with yourself through these inner visions when you have calm, collected composure. These are the hand mudras for the third eye. Get into those later. Imagine a deep and brilliant purple light shining brightly at the center of your mind. And last but not least, I invite you to bring your awareness up to the top of your head and imagine like dew on a blade of grass, a deep and brilliant shining light in the top of your space, filling your container with all of this harmonic energy from the base of your being, top of your head. It's a beautiful, joyful, rejoiceful moment of synchronicity and harmony. The crown is in the key of B, stands for I know. Imagine a deep and brilliant light shining from your crown. Now, once you've harmonized your chakras, built a connection, and anchored into Earth, you can begin to connect with the space outside of you. Think of a golden thread that stems from the top of your head to the sky or the sun, mostly, maybe through the moon, just big galactic bodies. You can even connect from the sun to the center of our galaxy, to the center of the universe or of its conglomerate galaxies, and just kind of building that as above, so below, so within, so without, just connection anchored in, and just focus on that for a bit. uh, you gotta have fun. We'll leave it there for today. Thank you so much for your time, and hope to see you again soon. Uh, this stuff is great, man. Like, I really put it to the test yesterday. Just kind of getting upset and then being all pissed off, going for a walk, which helped, and then really diving into the meditation. I was able to be in a calm state of mind and respond in a way that was not mean and kind and bridging some understanding, even though it seems like sometimes you shouldn't have to, and it's annoying when you have to. But I guess people need reminders, and so do I. Have a beautiful day. Take care. Be safe.